Can I just show you my awesome pants today? They're like these cream and like blue, light blue striped nautical pants. Okay, I got those pants from BP. They're by Vigos. I was just really excited to show them because I love Vigos pants, and like whenever I get a pair, I seriously wear the crap out of them. And they're just really great. So I was really excited. And because I probably just like boring, you know, from like here up, like black shirt, and this is like a burgundy. I'm definitely a fan of sleeveless tops and scarves. I know it's kind of an oxymoron, but I just think they kind of look fun together. I don't know. Okay, as you can see, this video is called the Drugstore Makeup Tag. This video has been going around a lot on the beauty community on YouTube, and I just saw it and I knew I had to do it because I love drugstore makeup and it seemed really fun. This tag has 8 different types of questions, and I'm just going to go through them and start answering them. The first question is, what is your favorite drugstore makeup brand? And this, hands down, has to be Revlon. Especially in the last couple years, I've just been really drawn to them and their products, and for 2 reasons. The first one is their foundations, and the second one is their lip products. This product has gotten a lot of hype on YouTube. It is the Revlon Nearly Naked Foundation, and I have been using this for about the past 2 or 3 weeks, and I've really liked it. And then also the Revlon Color Stay is one that I talked about earlier in my last video that a lot of people are just drawn to, and it's a really great foundation. The Revlon Nearly Naked is obviously a lighter foundation, and the Revlon Color Stay is heavier, and they have everything like in between. Revlon has a big variety of lip formulas, and that's what I love about them. They have lipsticks, they have lip liners, they have lip glosses, and stains, and everything in between. So I recommend you check out their section next time you go to the drugstore. Okay, question 2 is, what are your favorite face, lip, and cheek products from the drugstore? Okay, for face products, I would hands down have to say the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is obviously very worn, the label, and then I've used a lot of this. This is my 3rd one, and I chose to say this is something that I've gravitated toward constantly, and I really just like how it makes you stay matte all day. I barely have to reapply when I put this over my foundation. Okay, the next question is your favorite cheek product from the drugstore. And I have to say that most of my blushes I get are high-end. I really love MAC blushes. I think they have a giant array of colors and finishes and everything like that. And I also like Clinique. But as for the drugstore, I only have 2 blushes, but my favorite one that I've been using constantly for a couple years is the Milani Luminous blush. And this is pink with gold throughout it. I don't know if you can tell. See, this lighting is so bad. But anyways, this is just a great blush to pop on your cheeks to kind of finish off any look. A lot of people have compared this to the NARS Orgasm blush, and I don't have that blush, but I've heard it's very comparable. It also comes with a little mirror and brush in here that are not very impressive, but they're just there if you want them. The next question is your favorite lip products from the drugstore, and I would have to go with, again, another Rimmel product, the Stay Glossy lip gloss. This is, I believe, an Endless Night. And what I like about these, I only have one, but the formula is really great, and once you apply them, they dry, and they're definitely, you know, they're Stay Glossy, so they last longer, but I don't feel like when I put my lips together, they're not sticky, and I'm not like, you know, like, bleh, it doesn't feel weird. When they start to wear off, they wear off to a pretty nice finish, and I don't feel any gloopy grossness that you get in a lot of lip gloss. Also, lips are a thing that I don't really like to fuss with. I've been getting more interested in them and like playing them up over the past few months, but this is just something that's super easy to just like put on my lips when I just want to finish off a look, and I, you know, maybe have more of like a dramatic eye for that day or something like that. The next question is, what is your least favorite product? And I would have to say the Almay Eyeshadows. I only have one. This one is one of the intense eye color ones, and I think it's one of the older ones. I mean, they definitely have good color payoff. I'll kind of swatch them for you. So they look nice, but I just feel like the formula is just like meh. Also, the Almay, like if you look at their trios, they're not that exciting. I just think they have like the ones that are like, oh, for blue eyes, for green eyes, for brown eyes. And I just look at the shadows and I'm like, these aren't anything special. So this is something that I still have, but I never use. Okay, the next question is, what is the best makeup bargain? A lot of people have been saying the Wet n Wild trios and also the quads of 8 eyeshadows. And I like those, but I think a lot of times the shadows have a lot of fallout and are really powdery, but I think the payoff is great. So for this question, I'm going to have to go with the Covergirl single eyeshadows. I have this one in Champagne, and this one, I forgot what it's called. but it's a purple one. And this one's really, actually all the Covergirl eyeshadows are really pigmented. I'll just swatch these for you. They come with one of these little sponges for your eyes, which really help like pack on color. But here's the purple one, and that's like pretty pigmented. I like to pair this with MAC Tracks, which is it's like this color, but it's more sheer and has more gold in it. I think those just go well together. It helps create a cool gradient. And then this one I've used, this one's pretty worn down. But this is Champagne, and this is just a really reflective, nice color for either all over the lid, or I like to plop this in my inner corner of my eyebrow for highlight. It's a really like reflective highlight, so that's the only thing. But yeah, I like these. You get a lot of product in them. I think they're like between, you know, $4 and $5, and I'd rather buy something like this that has more pigmentation and has more product than maybe buying like a trio of like a bunch of colors that I like don't want or something like that. Question 5 is your favorite underdog product, and I know that some people like this, but I've barely heard it been talked about. This is my favorite eyeliner This is my favorite eyeliner from the drugstore. This is the Revlon Color Stay eyeliner, and this is in black brown. And it has a sharpener on the end that I don't really use that much because I don't really get it. But it's just a twist up, so you don't have to sharpen it, which is really nice. And I have had a bunch of these, and I just really like them for on the lower lash line and the water. They just give a natural look, especially the black brown one. And I've just never had any fuss with them, and also they stay all day. They're also in the Color Stay line along with that other foundation that I talked about in my last video. So they are pretty true to what they say. Okay, the next question is a drugstore product that is overpriced, and I think that all of us can say that the line of products, Physicians Formula, is just way overpriced. They've really improved their packaging and have made their products more appealing over the years, but their prices have just gone up. Some of their box blushes or their Happy Booster blushes are really expensive. I feel like I can just go to Clinique or something and get something that is of similar, you know, allergen-free and stuff like that. That's virtually almost the same price than having to get it in a drugstore. This is one reason I haven't bought anything from Physicians Formula. I just feel like I could get something at, you know, a department store that's maybe a couple dollars more. But I've heard good things about their products, but I'm just not really interested in buying them. Okay, the next question is show your best drugstore dupes. And this is one of those questions where, okay, like I don't really have a lot of dupes. This is, you know, dupes for drugstore and for high-end that are like virtually the same. But if I have one product and I find out that another thing is similar to it, I'm not going to buy it, whether that be the other drugstore brand or like a department store brand. But as I said earlier, one of the blushes, this is the, again, the Milani Luminous, has been compared to NARS Orgasm, and this one, like I said, is kind of a blush that you can just put over your cheeks like real quick, and it just kind of pulls the look together. And I feel that's what NARS Orgasm does. A lot of people talk about that. It's just kind of something that's like goes with all different types of skin tones and things like that, and I think that this is really cool. Also, my friend Julia said this in her video, and I have also heard the same, that the Color Icon Trio, the bottom color, pink color, is comparable to the MAC's Naked Lunch. I found that out after I got the trio, but I mean, it comes with 2 eyeshadows, and it's cheap, so I was like, whatever. But yeah, they're the same. The Wet n Wild is definitely more shimmery than the Naked Lunch, but they pretty much have the same color and have like the same idea, and I think they look really similar on the eye. And then the last question is the drugstore product that isn't worth the hype. I hate to say this product because I was really excited when they came out and everyone was swatching them, but it has to be the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stains. I am not a fan of these. I was a fan, the first one I got is this one in Precious. I really like this, it's a nice sheer color. But I also got the other one in Honey, which is more of a pink balm stain. But what I just do not like about these is how they wear. So, I mean, they smell minty. When I put them on, they feel really great and they look good. But as they wear, I've noticed that the product starts to seep down into like around your mouth. So it almost looks like you have a ring. And I put on Honey one day, and like a few hours later, I was looking at my lips, and I'm like, oh my gosh, are they chapped? Like, because it was like that look that you get when your lips are just irritated. And so, I mean, I tried several other times, and then I started to notice that this did it. And even though this is a lighter one, I still notice that it kind of just settles in like around the like lip line of your lips. I don't know. So it was kind of a bummer because I really like the initial feel when you put them on, but just as they wear, I'm just not. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have a March favorites video coming up, so look out for that. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.